Welcome to this video where I'll be teaching how to design using Flyer Maker app. Now the Flyer Maker app is a design tool that uses templates for designing of flyers. So what templates help us to do is that templates help us to understand design rules, help us to understand how elements are placed to come up with great designs and effective designs. So this particular app, you see there are already templates that are available for you to choose from. So the ones that are rating pro are the ones that you have to pay for, while the ones that are ordinary are the ones that you can also use for free. So we have templates on sales, we have templates on minimal designs, we have templates for party designs, we have templates for party designs, we have templates for events, we have templates for events, we also have templates for real estate, we have templates for education, different type of education, we have templates for beauty salon, we have templates for beauty salon. So you can see different beauty salon flyer designs that can be edited for you to come up with something that is beautiful. Then we have for summer camp, for children. We have for fitness. We have for fitness. Then we have for yard sale as clothes. We have business flyers. That can be used to produce for different business. So we have food and restaurants that you can use to advertise different food. You can use to advertise different food brands. Then we have fundraising designs, we have birthday designs too. So there are different designs that you can have here on this particular app. So all of these things are different kind of designs that you can use. So any one of them can be chosen from and used as a design template for you to work on. So these are the different classes of designs that you can choose from. So I'll just be choosing one design and I'll be working with it to show you what you can do with regards to editing. So you can go to the app, choose any of the designs and then edit it to your choice, and you see your design coming out very well. Alright, let me work on maybe food design. We're in Nigeria, so I will look for something that can work here. Alright, let's work on this. So this is the design. I can edit it. So now I'll be showing you what all of these things do. This one is to add text, this to add image, this to change the background, this to work on the graphics, this to add shapes. This to work on the text too. and this is to open your designs that you have done initially. So if you see I want to write something, now you look here, look at this place, and you see different font styles. So these are the different font styles I can apply in my design. So for example, let me type food, good food is good. See, there are different font styles I can use, all available on this particular app. All available on this particular app. So it wasn't here before. You see, I'm adjusting it now, but now I've made it to come out well, and I can change the color. And the moment I start editing or working on anything, you see this window opening, you see edit, you see rotation, you see increase the size, changing the theme. That's, you can also change the fonts too, just in case the font you use is not okay. You can change the color. If the color is not working on that background, you can change it to something else. You can change it to something else. You can change the theme too. You can change the theme. So can you see that? Can you see that? Good food is good. I'm changing the theme to whatsoever that I like, whatever that I prefer. It's not my choice to make. So I can even add patterns to it, add patterns to the text. With all of these things, I can come out with great designs. I can also add shadow to it. You see that? I can decide what direction I want the shadow to be in by using these buttons. I can decide how blurry the shadow will be. See that when I decrease it, it looks almost like the exact letters, but increasing it, it gets more blurry. I can decide what color of shadow I need. I can also decide the opacity of the shadow. I can decrease it and I can increase it. All of these things are available on this particular app, so it shouldn't be underestimated. I can change the style of the fonts, whether it will be aligned to the right, be at the middle, aligned to the left, be at the middle, aligned to the right, or justified. I can decide whether it's all capital letters. See that? All capital letters, then small and capital letter, then just small letters all through. So all of these things are available here. I can underline it. Can you see the underline? I can make it bold. I see when it gets bold and when it's made normal. I can italize it too. I can stroke it through. All of these things are my choice. I can't use curve because it will require using of payment. Then auto paragraph, I can put its auto paragraph and I can adjust it using the AI system that's available on the app. I can decrease the opacity and I can increase it also. I can increase the space between the letters and I can decrease it also. I can increase the space between the lines and I can decrease it also. All of these things are my choice. I can add stroke to it and I can decide not to add stroke to it. See, there's no stroke now, but when I enable stroke, you see different kind of stroke. I can use dash, I can use dotted, I can use line, and I can decide even the color of the stroke. So but the white is working very well, so let's continue with the white. I can decide the size of the stroke, I can decrease it. All of these things are my choice. I can decide whether it will show or if it will not show by increasing or decreasing opacity. So that is the stroke for you. Alright, so then I can work on all of this and I can also leave it in normal. So let's leave that also and move on. I can also come and change the background and put background in addition to the text. So you must have seen some things that are written, that some text that are written that has background. This is where you can add it. I can make the background a gradient of different colors combined together. I can make the background pattern of it together. So this is how you can do it. I can change the theme of the text like I've done before. So all of these things are at my disposal. Then if you go to the top, you see that there's something you can use for going back to what you have done before. This is undo, and if I want to go forward back to what I just did, this is redo. So all of these things are my choice. I decide if I want to go back and just do what I've done before, if by mistake or by peradventure I don't like what I'm doing presently. Alright, so let's leave it at this point. So that's how you work on editing. I want to delete it right away. So you can also add background. Background can come from stock images here. It can also come from your gallery. It can also come from your gallery. It can also come from your gallery. So it all depends on your choice. It all depends on your choice. It all depends on your choice. So these are the different kind of background inspirations you can choose from. So let's just look at food and drink backgrounds. So if I want to add a background that contains food here, I can choose from any of these backgrounds, or almost all of them are pro. So, or I can download images online, then go to my gallery and use it. So how do I do that? I go to gallery, and the moment I open my gallery, I can move to choose any image I like and import it into the design. So I'll be choosing an image and I'll import it into this design. So what I'm doing is to show you how to use the application, So let me use this. You see that it's already appearing in the background. That's the image I just brought in now. It's already appearing in the background, and I could also remove it and allow it to be original. So all of these choices, they are all yours. I can add more graphics to it. I can add shapes. I can work on the text. So all of these things are available. Okay, so this is already an image. Let me assume that I'm designing for a diet, maybe someone that's working on diets. So let me just type in something. Chooks nutrition. So let me assume this is the name, and this image, let's assume I don't need it. I can actually replace it, and in replacing it, I'm the one that decides where I get my replacements from. I decide where I get my replacements from. So, but let me leave it that way. I can also import my own image and delete it. So if I need another logo, maybe by that particular company that I'm working for, I can delete this and just import a fresh image by clicking on image automatically and go to my photos and get image. Can you see that now? So if I want to add any image, it's now all my choice. Then wanted diet control. This is the tagline of the stuff. Wanted a healthy eating habit. That's what they want me to do for them. Wanted a healthy eating habit. That's the question. That's the question. So what this question helped me do is to recognize my target audience. So the people I'm talking to are people that maybe they have been looking for how to eat more healthy. So that's what we have here. Wanted a healthy eating habit. Now this image, I can shift it, I can adjust it. So I'm in charge of this particular design. Anything I want to do with it is all my choice. I can even replace the image. Can you see that? I can replace the image, I can erase it. If there are some parts I don't want to see, I can erase it. If there are some parts I don't want to see, I can erase it. So let's do that. Yeah, you see that? I can erase it. And if I save it that way, you won't see those parts in the design. It has already been wiped off. Are you seeing it now? So it's all my choice. Wanted a healthy feeding habit. Let me work on the fonts. I want a better font. Alright.
My daughter believes she can change the world one app at a time and keeps striving towards her goal. That's why she needs to be healthy and strong to pursue her dreams. That's why I give.
Alright, this is sans serif font. Wanted a healthy eating habit. So let's go with this particular font. Then let me see if I can add some styles to it, some theme to it. So it's green. No, this will not affect the design. Let's see. Alright. I think this is working. Wanted a healthy eating habit. I will just work on the shadows. Just work on the shadow. I don't want to see it. Yeah. Wanted a healthy eating habit. So this is more bolder and more expressive. Then I can bring it close together by working on the line space. You see that? So it can be related. Wanted a healthy eating habit. Let me just increase the line space a little. Just a little. Alright. So with this, I'm okay. Our services: diet, narration, personal training, cardio training, weight training. Alright, so I can then work on the calling line. So let me put the contact of the company here: 248055674325. Okay. Then I can add the name of the website of the company: www.chuksnutrition.com. So you can see that's already written out here. Then if I want to add any other thing again, I can add it. So with this, I've already come up with a flyer design for this particular company. Now, and I can change all of these images by clicking on replace. Can you see that? Okay, let me try replacing this and show you what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like. I can go to my gallery and put another image of my choice. Okay, let me put this image. Yes, you see that image has replaced it automatically. I can also start editing the image. All of those things are now my choice. All of those things are now my choice. So all of those things are now my choice. I can increase the size, add shadow, opacity, adjust it. All of these things are now my choice. So I can also return to use the original image that they have there. So if I needed another sharper image, I can go online, download an image that expresses diet, and come here and insert it, and I'll be very good to go. So with this, I've come up with a flyer design for a good eating habit for a company called Chooks Nutrition. When I'm done, I can actually decide what comes forward and what goes backwards. For example, this eating habit is on top of this image. If I want the eating habit to go behind that image, I'll just take the image to the top. I'll take the image to the top. Alright. The moment I've taken the image to the top, this is what you see. It's now in front of the eating habit. So that's what I just did now. So but when I take the image downwards, it comes down to behind other things, behind other things that are available here. So this is how we work on the hierarchy. So there are things that you can bring forward, there are things you can take backward depending on what you intend to achieve. So with this, I've come to the end of this design. Then I'll save it. Removing watermark will require payment. So if I press yes, this is what you see. I work on the payment, but not removing the watermark. I'll automatically save it the way I want to save it. So I can save it as PNG, I can save it as JPEG, I can save it as PDF. So let's just work with the PNG. Let's work with the PNG format. So any of the dimension I need is important. So I can click save. So with this, I have saved the design. So I can now send the design to whosoever that asks me to do the design, or if it's for myself, I can now use the design for myself. So you can try it out. You can try out the app and see how to come up with good designs using the simple techniques I've outlined in this video. Thank you very much for watching.